Hello, and welcome to Optimal Play. Today I'm here with Anne. Hi, Anne.
Hello!
We're checking out Warhammer Champions Age of Sigmar, which is a really great new collectible card game that recently came out. We are going to be playing a couple of the starter decks together. I am playing Destruction, Anne is playing Order, classic orcs versus humans situation. Warhammer Champions Age of Sigmar is similar to a lot of collectible card games in that we're pitting our decks against each other, trying to reduce each other's life total to zero, each other's health to zero. That's how you win. It's different in several key ways. We're going to have 4 champions in front of us, and they're each on a quest. They each have a 4-step process that earns them one of these blessings, which we've already randomized and put in front of us. And they are cool and really swing the game, so we really want to complete those quests. The units and spells that you play are unique for a couple reasons. They have no cost, we just have actions and get to throw them down on the table. And you'll see as we play and as we put some overlaid cards on the screen, I'm sure, they have numbers in the corners and simply follow a script. We don't manually decide to attack with them or to cast spells at a certain time or something. We put them on the table and over the next 1 to 4 turns, they execute on a script. So we need to be thinking ahead, pitting those units and spells against each other, trying to come out on top. So we're going to get started. Anne, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so I won the thumb war off camera to decide who went first. Sorry, got a lot of dexterity in these thumbs. So the first thing we're going to do is place our champions. I get to place the first one in one of these 4 slots. I'm just going to drop an Auric Boss over here on my left. And now you get to place 2 of yours.
I'm going to do Liberator Prime and the Lord... I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Lord Relictor? I think that's...
Let's go with it. We'll go with it.
We'll go.
Lord Relictor.
Lord Relictor, hyphenated. It's like all one word. Lord Relictor. Okay. It relicts lords.
It relicts them. Just
it's not
right
a lord.
up and in there.
It's not a lord. It relicts them. Alright.
Strong.
Okay, and that's a wizard that helps you out when you heal, huh?
Apparently, yes.
I'm going to throw down my own wizard across from an empty space there. And we'll throw down one more Auric Boss over to the right. And now you get to place your remaining 2 however you'd like.
Knight of Heraldor and Vandus Hammerhand.
Hammerhand. Is that literal? I think he holds a hammer.
I think he's it could be swapped out for the arm, but I think he's holding it.
Alright. I saved my best for last. The Mega Boss on Ma Krusha, who is an orc standing on a dragon?
It's
probably a dragon.
If you have a dragon, that's cheating.
As you can tell, Anne and I are extremely versed in the Warhammer universe. Just experts in the lore.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so since I'm going first, I will start with 4 cards in my hand, and you will start with 5 in yours since you're going second.
And then life?
Oh, thank you. Life is going to be 30 modified by our champions. I have a total of 3 among my champions, so I'm going to start at 33.
Okay, and I have, let's see, -1, 1, and 2, so 2, 32.
All right. Here goes nothing.
All right.
I am going to go ahead and get my Mega Boss's quest started with a Gore Choppa Brute deployed in front of him. His first corner is going to trigger right away, so he's going to do 1 damage to my opponent. That's you. And it would have been more damage if the opposing champion cost 7 or more, which none of yours do, so I was out of luck there. The first step of the Mega Boss's quest was to deal damage. Done.
Okay.
For my second action, I'm going to pass, and when I pass an action, I get to draw a card.
All right.
Your turn.
Let's see here. So I'm going to do this guy first, which is Hurricane Raptor.
Ooh.
Damage your opponent, and the highlighted champion cannot deploy spells or units or play abilities.
Oh, wow. So my Auric Boss across from you is completely locked down from doing anything.
Locked out.
Okay.
And you lose 1 health, which...
1 damage?
1 damage, and that's... I've done the first step.
Beautiful.
There we go. And then I'm going to take a card.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start by rotating all of my cards. My Gorechopper Brute rotates. It's going to do another 1 damage to you. Ah, got you down to 30.
Ooh.
And I'm going to deploy some Auric Scrappers in front of my Auric boss over on my right, who rotates because that's the first step of his quest, is to play a unit. And I will pass to draw a card for my second action.
Okay. So now I need to rotate this
You.
guy, and that inflicts 2 damage on you.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Tied up at 30.
Tied up at 30, and then I'm gonna check out what I have here. Long Strike Raptor on this guy right here.
Okay.
And so I damage your opponent and increase this by 2 if the highlighted champion is disengaged.
Luckily it starts on an X, so you
it
don't do
starts on
anything
an
right
X.
now.
And then I get to rotate this because I've done this, right?
Yeah, your Knight's Quest advances. Very nice.
And then...
So I want to make sure that my Shaman gets engaged so that I don't take double damage.
And then I'm going to cast this lovely guy, Warding Light, which is gain damage your opponent and gain health.
Ooh, okay, so if an 8-point swing if that gets all the way around to
Yes.
to its corner with the 4.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Alright, let's rotate mine. My Gorechopper Brute is going to deal its big blow of 3 damage to you.
2, 3.
And the Scrappers do too.
1, 2.
Alright, that's a pretty good turn. So I do not want to leave my Shaman disengaged against your Raptor. So he's going to start casting an Arcane Bolt, which does nothing now, but 2 rotations from now will hit you for 7.
Fun.
Enjoy that. I still can't play anything on this boss, right?
No.
That Raptor's almost done. Soon my boss will be free. So I will draw a card.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
So I'm going to rotate this guy,
Mhm.
and I'm going to rotate this, who does 2 damage,
Okay.
because it's not disengaged.
Don't forget your Raptor rotates and goes away.
Raptor rotates and goes away.
Finally.
And now I get to decide what I am doing. So I'm going to collect 2 cards.
Alright. I can't let that Warding Light land. First I rotate. My Brute is done. My Bolt rotates. And my Scrappers rotate to an X. Deadly Chop with my Mega Boss.
Okay.
This is a move I'm very proud of because a lot of things happen. Deadly Chop removes the opposing spell. Also, removing something was his quest, so he rotates.
Boo.
And his power is that when this champion removes a unit from the entire highlighted side of the board on your side, I gain an additional action this turn.
I'm going to throw something at you.
That was the best play I've ever made in this game. Everything came together. It was beautiful. You know what? Turnabout's fair play. So I'm going to play a Stomping Maw Crusha
Okay.
on my Auric boss. He advances his quest because he played a unit. 2 X's, but then eventually it's going to start doing damage to you. It is rend damage, which means it can't be prevented. So if you play shields or any of that stuff that prevents it, can't prevent this damage.
Okay.
And the highlighted champion, your Liberator Prime across from it, can't deploy units.
Okay.
And I had 1 action left because of the bonus, so I will draw 1 card.
Alrighty. We're going to rotate this guy, and
Okay.
now he's done.
But
he stays on for this round.
He's actually, you've got 2 more steps. He just has an X.
Oh, got it. Okay. So that's hanging out there. I'm going to play Long Strike Raptor here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play Gift of
Sigmar.
So it's gain 1 health, increases by 2 for each highlighted Stormcaster unit. So I have 2 more.
You do.
So that's 5.
5 healing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Back up to 30.
I know there's some bad stuff coming my way.
There is, but you don't have to worry about it.
Don't have to worry.
That was an ability, so it goes away.
So it goes away.
And it looks like you satisfied the first part of your
Heal.
Lord Relictor's quest.
I did. Thank goodness.
Okay, for my turn, we'll rotate. My
Question
Yeah.
really quick, I'm sorry. when I rotated him and damaged you,
Mm-hmm.
did that satisfy this one again?
No, that's the icon for playing a unit.
Oh, so I have to
So
play it down
when
again.
he's all done and you can play another unit. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, my Arcane Bolt's gonna hit you for 7.
No!
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I'm only at 23, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's alright. And my Scrappers hit you for 2.
Okay. It could be worse.
I'll throw Orc Shield Bashers down in front of my Mega Boss. So it's going to immediately do 1 damage to you. And for this round, it's preventing damage to me by, or it's reducing it by 1.
Mm-hmm.
And that,
Satisfies that.
yep, advanced my quest. And then I'm going to throw another copy of the same card on top of my Auric Scrappers here using their support mechanic. So now he has a support of 1. He's also going to do 1 damage to you. And his reduction is increased by his support, so it's 2, and then on the other corners it will be 1.
So that's 2. For this round.
No, it actually doesn't increase the damage. Only his
Okay.
protection increases
Got it.
with his support.
Okay.
So your turn.
I'm going to rotate this.
Mhm.
So that's 2, and this is 2. So you can
So
do the math.
I think the math is I protect it all with this.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because
Because it's protecting by 2 right now with its
Okay.
support. Mm-hmm.
And, but I've done I didn't do damage, so that doesn't count.
What is that ability?
I have to do damage.
You do have to do damage.
I have to
Okay.
actually
Yeah.
achieve.
Yeah, so it doesn't advance his quest.
Boo. Okay. So I'm going to cast Arcane Bolt,
Sure.
and then I'm going to take a card.
Okay. Let's rotate. My Stomping Maw Crusher hits you for 2. My Shield Bashers do 0. My Arcane Bolt is done. And my Shield Bashers do 0. And my hand is 2 cards, and they are not helpful, so I'm going to draw 2 cards. You are up.
So I'm going to rotate this guy, my Arcane Bolt. I'm going to rotate my Long Strike Raptor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to rotate my other Long Strike Raptor. Neither of them do any damage this round.
Great. I like the sound of that. One thing I think we missed. When you played this Arcane Bolt, that advanced your Lord's Quest, right?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Sure.
And this symbol,
That's the symbol for play an ability.
play an ability. So if I have an ability,
Mm-hmm.
and I can play it down on top of something, right?
Actually, and I think that this didn't come up when we practiced before, when a wizard has a spell going, they can't play abilities.
Can't play abilities.
Red
Okay.
characters with units can still play abilities because they're just commanding the units.
Got it.
But he's too focused. He's got a
He's-
spell going. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I have 3 cards, but neither of them are any good. So I'm going to take 2 cards myself.
Okay. Let's rotate. My final corner on my Stomping Maw Crusher is going to do 3 more damage to you.
1, 2, 3.
And these guys keep protecting me a little bit, but do no damage. Okay, I'm going to keep the stack going over here. I'll play Garrote Slashes. So I now have a stack of 3. It has support 2. It does damage to my opponent, increased by 1 per support it has. So it's going to do 3.
Okay.
But I got rid of my shield bearer, so I shield's down.
Your shield's down, which means those 2 are going to hit you.
Yes.
Good. And the 7.
Oh, this is going to be painful. Yeah, I don't like that at all, but there's nothing to do about that now. I'm going to draw a card with my other action.
Okay.
You're up.
So I'm going to turn my spell the rest of the way, and it hits you for 7.
7, that drops me to 21.
And then I'm going to turn this to hit you to 2.
Is that the one that increases if it's disengaged across from it?
It does.
So 4 from that raptor.
4. And then rotate this guy,
And
and that's another 2.
Another 2. Ow! It's a close game again.
Close game again.
15-12, alright.
Okay. So now, I can't lay anything there, right? Because that's still engaged.
Right, no units for 1 more round.
Got it. And I can't, so I don't have any room to play anything.
True. Before you do anything, you did damage with your Vanda's Hammerhand, right? Advance its quest.
Oh, yay! Thank you.
Sure.
So I'm actually gonna do. I am gonna do some things.
Things.
Yes.
I don't like the sound of things.
Because I have some abilities, so I can use abilities.
Sure, as long as it's not on your
right.
caster.
What? So when it says if there are no highlighted units in play, what does that mean?
Well, so it's referring to that diagram
Uh-huh.
where it has some things highlighted. So
If
is this? Are you talking about Opportunity Strike?
yeah.
I have one too.
Okay. What is this? So
basically,
what does that mean?
if I have no units, which are the red unit cards
Mm-hmm.
on my whole side of the board, it does 5 damage instead of 2.
Got
it's increased by 3. Yeah.
So
you're looking for a moment where I have like nothing going.
on the board.
That's the time to play it. You can also just play it anytime.
Because it's 2
Yeah.
and it's boom, bam, boom.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna take 2 cards.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's rotate everything. My Maw Crusher is a Ghana.
Yeah.
So is my Auric Shield Basher. And then my slashes are going to rotate to 1 plus their support, do 3 damage to you again.
1, 2,
So that's sweet. I would love to complete a quest.
Oh no.
I don't think I'm going to... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why don't I just complete a quest?
Let's just complete a quest.
see what
'cause
happens.
Then I'll lose. It's fine. It's fine.
My Mega Boss will use the Opportunity Strike ability.
Okay.
So you don't have all empty, you're not completely empty of units, so it's only going to do 2 damage to you.
Okay.
But that ability completes his quest. So I get to flip my blessing. I got Ushering of the Warg! I think a Wog is like the word for a tribe of orcs.
Well, there you go.
In the Warhammer universe. Again, extremely versed in lore we are here. Experts.
Expert.
Just basically a tell-all guide here. This blessing says, draw 3 cards face up. Any units drawn may be deployed onto highlighted champions, and it highlights all my champions. So I get to look at these 3 cards. Wow, none of them are units.
Okay.
So I waste that like free deployment part of it, but I get 3 cards.
Okay.
So I'll still take it. Got a big old hand of 6 now. That was my first action, so I'm going to... Let's just get some damage going.
Thanks.
Throw some brute smashes in front of my Auric boss over here.
Okay.
It's an Auric, so it advances its quest.
Okay.
And it's going to do 2 damage to you.
1, 2. All right.
Your turn.
Okay. Oh, I start by rotating. So this is gone. This turns, and this turns.
And that's also gone.
So those are both gone?
This one is gone because you've gone all the way around,
Okay.
so it always goes away.
Got it.
You're upside down here, though, so it's still got a
So
couple
that one's
turns
still
left.
going. Okay. So now what do we do? All right. So I'm going to do this one. Opportunity Strike.
Okay.
2 damage to your opponent.
Mhm.
You don't have it
Oh,
open.
I'm sorry. And,
I can't do it?
Because that's a red ability and this is a blue character, yeah. So if you have any that are blue or that are just gray, you can play any of those.
Got it. Blue or just gray, but it's not. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to do this one then. Restoring the Forge.
Okay.
Can only be played by Stormcast Champion. Shuffle 4 cards from my deck for my discard pile into my deck.
Okay. All your Stormcast cards, right?
Yeah.
Specifically?
Specifically. I only have 2 in there, which is fine, but I'm doing it because I want to
Advance your
advance my quest.
You're 1 step away. And I'll go ahead and put this in your discard pile
Thank you.
while you shuffle. Tidy up your messy board over there.
My messy board. Just shuffle these.
Although, I mean, I'm judging you while mine is just as messy.
Okay.
Okay, what's your next play?
And then my next play would be, I'm going to play Disruptive Liberator. So I have no damage right now, but it is a shield, so I get to rotate this.
You do?
Quest.
Now you're trying to remove a unit over there.
I don't know how I'm going to do that. That's fine. So that's 2, right? No, that's 1.
Yeah, you played an ability over here, and that
Yes.
was your second. Yep, okay, so my turn. My Garrote Slashes are just going to hit an X. They don't do anything for me. But the Brute Smashes hit you for 2. Got you down to 3. And I just have nothing that I can like throw down to just end this. I'm gonna cast an Invigorating Chant with my Bone Splitter Shaman. Just trying to make this even more hopeless for you.
Thank you.
It just gains me health equal to what's in the corner each time, so it's going to gain me 1.
Okay.
And it was his quest to heal me, so he'll advance.
Okay. And I'm going...
I need to draw a card for my second action. Go ahead.
So I rotate this for 2 damage.
Yes.
Rotate this for 1 damage.
Yep.
Also,
Okay.
when you just
Down to
healed
11?
yourself, you moved yourself down.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So that's that.
I think I just inherently want this to be like from left to right that I'm moving.
Right? So what is this thing again?
That is play a Stormcast unit. So any unit with that Stormcast tag. I think most of the units in your deck qualify.
Yeah. So I need to play another one, or would this one count once?
No, you need to play another one.
Play another one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take 2 cards.
Okay. I wish I had any damage to do here, but so we're gonna rotate everything. We've got an X on the brutes. I heal for 1 with the Invigorating Chant. I'll do it in the right direction this time.
There we go.
And the slashes are done. This whole pile of cards goes away. So I would really like an Auric to advance that quest. I've kind of got nothing that's going to help me there, though. Oh, also I can't play there anyway because you're disrupting me. I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Yay!
Your turn.
So I'm going to rotate this guy, which is nothing, and this guy, which is 2.
Mm-hmm. So
And then
2
he's
puts me down to 12.
Flipped back around, so he's gone.
That's right.
All right, I am going to Arcane Bolt you.
Ooh, all right. Completing the Lord's Quest.
Completing my quest.
Oh.
And flipping this guy over. Divine Blast. 6 damage to your opponent and gain 2 health.
Ouch. All right, that cuts my health in half.
Yes!
12 to 6.
And I gain 2 health.
All of a sudden it's 6 to 5.
It's back in it. I'm back in it.
And your Arcane Bolt is like the killing blow right there. I can't let that finish.
So I have 1 more action.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to do here? So I'm going to play Alpha Gryph Charger. Damage to your opponent, increase this by 1 if the highlighted champion costs 7 or more.
Which my Bone Splitter Shaman does.
Yes, he does.
Okay, so
it's 2.
4. Oh no. I love that about this game though. It's every game of this I've ever played has been so close. I was like, 10 minutes ago, I was like, oh no, let's not make the video game the one lopsided game I've ever played. I'm glad we're back to
Coming
it.
back.
Yeah.
You're gonna beat me this round, but I'm coming back.
I don't have any damage to do to you. Did that finish your turn?
That finished my turn.
All right, my Brute Smasher is done, and my chant rotates to heal me for 2. Much needed. But okay, I still have 2 turns before that Arcane Bolt finishes me. So what can I do about it? All right, I've got a plan. I'm going to Rallying Cry for my Auric boss. He lets me drop 2 units right into play, and also the cry itself advances his quest.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw... I only have a unit I can play, but it's going to be a Pouncing Wolf Rider, which finishes his quest.
Okay.
Blessing coming your way. Smash and bash. Oh, wow.
Is that the end of the game?
It is 5 damage to your opponents.
And I was exactly 5.
And rotate allied units to their final corner. Exactly what I needed.
There you go.
Well played.
Well played.
Good game. I really like this game. I hope you do too.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I do.
super different from any other like collectible card game that I've played, but I'm pretty eager to open some packs and...
I was totally gonna lay down the next one, which freezes all of these guys in place, so you wouldn't have been able to move
Oh no.
in. That was my next play, and then this would have rotated.
Yeah, I think this blessing was my saving grace.
I think it saved you.
The bolt was gonna hit me. Super close game.
Bam! Well played.
All right. Well, Anne, thank you for the game.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and until next time, be optimal.